A great Thursday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas, and it's good to be on here. It's actually good to be back at the studio. It was kind of a little bit of a trippy little ride for me because I was still trying to set up stuff. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I was still trying to set up stuff, and for some reason, I feel that my when my nephew, who was taking care of the office for me, he might have like cleaned and moved stuff around. And let me say, it's like when you have all that junk everywhere, but you know exactly where everything is at. And yes, I'm a little bit of a hoarder, but you got all this stuff going everywhere, and you know exactly where everything is. It's like it's a mess, but it's my mess, and I know that the pens are going to be right there, but they're not. I know that my stapler is going to be right there, but it's not. And I know that my hand sanitizer is going to be right here, and it's not. And that's because someone came, my nephew came and cleaned up the office. And it's a great thing. I appreciate it. I just can't find anything. But it's all right. And I think there was a little bit of jiggling and moving around in regards to the equipment. So last night it was kind of funny. But last night, when right before the show, I was actually pink. Everything was pink, and I thought, goodness gracious, how could this be? I'm gone for a week, and everything goes to crap. But I thank my nephew. He's a great kid. I love him. Does good by Erasmo Castro. And I like it when my nephews and nieces do well for Erasmo Castro. And look, it's their responsibility, guys. You know, as that we are getting a little bit on the older side. And, for individuals that have children, was they expect their children to make sure that the parents are going to be okay. At least that's the way it should be. For us single, ready to mingle, eligible bachelor, uh, we depend on our nieces and nephews, and I just do. So when our nieces and nephews drop the ball in regards to calling their solo Sylvester Stallone El Vato uncle, during Christmas time, during his birthdays, it's kind of not a nice thing. But it's okay. You can live with it. So, to my nieces and nephews out there, take care of your uncle. You might inadvertently sometime need your uncle because your uncle is a brawler, is a fighter. But like I shared with my nephews and nieces, y'all are not my children. Is the one little ounce of disrespect, the mocos pa la calle, huercos. Go back to mom and papa. You're not going to sit idly by to be disrespected. But I'm very fortunate to have great nephews and nieces. Yes. I have great nephews and nieces. All of them very respectful. All of them have taken care of Erasmo Castro fairly well. And I'm proud. I'll still claim them. I love them all. They know. Hey, Dad. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Elvela, you are such a goat. The greatest of all times. And let me say, I was tripping the other day because one of the things that I think is important, and one of the things that we have to learn is how to deal with different situations, and to expect to still come out on top. And let me say, the other night I was placed in Facebook jail, as I made mention, so I couldn't post the live show on any of my social media platforms, except for on YouTube, because I didn't get blocked on YouTube. Thank God that Facebook has not decided to go out there and buy YouTube, and they shouldn't, because Facebook sucks. They are ultra delicate on different matters and different things, and they hinder freedom of speech. And I've shared this before, as that my concern was what they did to former President Trump. And again, guys, and look, it's not defending Trump. Don't give a rat's behind about Trump. Don't give a rat's behind about Biden. Don't give a rat's behind about Hill. Don't give a rat's behind about any of these people at all. But what I will stand up and fight for is the hindering of freedom of speech. And look at, guys, if President Trump, former President Trump, wants to go on social media and rant and rave about whatever he wants, let him. This is still America. Let him. Guys, we have the option and the choice of reading his crap or not reading his crap. That's simple. And look, that's my beef, has been my beef with a lot of the people that go out there and go try to bash Erasmo Castro on my page. On my page. And I go like, bro, y'all don't have to listen to me. If you hate me so much, don't listen to me. Block me. But no, they need me on that wall. They want me on that wall. I can't remember the rest of the part. Can someone pull up the rest of that lingo, that jingle? You need me on that wall. You want me on that wall. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Bendiciones, Adri, hermosa, good morning. Buenos días, Snoopy, 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 Snoopy. It's good to have you back in Brownsville, home and safe. It's good to be back in Brownsville. Let me say, guys, and I mentioned this last night, as beautiful as Peru is, and let me tell you, folks, it is mega, mega beautiful. As beautiful as Peru is, guys, there's no place like home. Again, I encourage anyone and everyone out there, if you have the opportunity, definitely Peru, Machu Picchu, guys. My goodness, there is nothing greater. Seven color mountain, Montaña de los Siete Colores. It's just so beautiful, folks. Literally mega beautiful. So if you have the opportunity to travel, guys, by all means, hit these places up. They are worth it. 100% worth it. I had an amazing time. I didn't lose as much weight as I thought that I would lose. I only lost like 2 pounds, but it's okay. I didn't gain weight. Ya, eso ya es ganancia. Good morning. Good morning. Erasmo BISD 2022. Yes, I will be running for BISD in 2022. Again, it will be my last run for BISD. Guys, el buen entendedor con pocas palabras. I'll try it one more time and then no more BISD. Guys, if one of the things that I've shared, if people in this community want to continue to eat crap, let them continue to eat crap. Ni modo. Unfortunately, those people eating crap affect the rest of us. So I'm going to do, I've said that I've got 3 good races in me. I will be doing BISD in 2022, and I will be doing mayor of the city of Brownsville in 2023. BISD 2022 and mayor of the city of Brownsville in 2023. Going to end with the mayoral race. There might be other races in between, or maybe one other. I got 3 races, guys, and I'm done. And again, I have fun during the races, so we'll see. I enjoy being out there and just being on point and making them share their platforms. And my platform has been very consistent. It has been consistent since the first day I decided to run for office. Hardly anything has changed in regards to my platform to run for office. Just weed out the corruption. Make the individuals that are part of the community more empowered by shared governance. Can't remember what I called it. I called it. I can't remember. Ya la edad, vato. Good morning, Michael Rodriguez, Michael. Good morning. Did you read the article I sent you? Arturo Fernandez, I'm not sure. Send it to me again, or send me this is the article I am referring to, please. I was in Peru. Hello, a cheese, good morning, a royal talk show, Central RGV Tel. And look, I want to thank, this is what I was going to get to on that other comment. Look, guys, I thought it was really, really interesting that night that I could not log on to Facebook. And Facebook, by far, guys, is my strongest platform out there. When I couldn't sign on to Facebook, I still did the show on YouTube alone. And let me tell you, I was amazed. I mean, we still had like 75 people on YouTube, guys. And I'm proud. I think people realized that we weren't going to be on Facebook, and some of them decided to look and found us on YouTube. So I appreciate that. And I wish more of you all would go to the YouTube channel, because it helps generating more funds so I could continue to travel. And those 17 people watching on YouTube, please like that sucker page. But guys, if you all that are on Facebook would more freely transition into YouTube, it would help out, because again, Facebook is very fickle, guys. Very, very fickle. And on YouTube, you could find us by Erasmo Castro. And that way you'll get a little notification every time our show goes on. And I appreciate that. And I hate redirecting people, but it's the era that we live in. And then, when everything's normal, you can be on both, or either or. It doesn't matter to me, guys. But if you would switch over to YouTube, that would be awesome. Good morning, Julio. It's Thursday, coming by our Aguas Frescas for the heat. 722 East 12th Street between Jefferson and Adams Street. Ya abrieron! Ah! I'll be there right in a little bit. Thank you. You were supposed to tell me when y'all open. Guys, these Aguas Frescas, they are at remember that florist shop that was there right across from the Immaculate Conception Church, on the style little alleyway right across. There was a flower shop there. What was the name? Was it Rosenbaum Flowers? I don't think it was Rosenbaum Flowers. Does anyone remember that? Right next to the Immaculate Conception on 12th Street, there was a florist shop there. This is where Aguas Frescas is at. And I actually pass by there when I'm going to the courthouse. So I'm always, and the other day, I think it was you, Julio. Was it you that was there? And I said, "Cuando abren?" as I was passing by on my scooter. But I will stop by today. I promise, man. Congratulations. So proud. Good morning. Buenos días, amigo. Qué bueno que ya regresaste. No, déjame decirte, no hay como estar en hogar. Tenemos muchos niños malitos, Erasmo, que traite historia los maestros secretarios de las escuelas con COVID. Qué triste historia los maestros secretarios. Mira, Lupita, es que sí es cierto, pero mira, últimamente no es la culpa de nuestros maestros y nuestro personal de las escuelas. Ellos tienen que lidiar con una administración allá en el Palacio de Vidrio que no le importa de nuestra comunidad. O sea, tenemos nosotros que entender eso primero. Primero tenemos que asimilar de que las personas que están administrando este distrito escolar allá en el Palacio de Vidrio, ellos no son de aquí. O sea, no son parte de esta comunidad. O sea, no tienen interés presente o futuro en este lugar. Ellos están trabajando ahí solamente para recibir un cheque. O sea, no le interesa a nuestros niños. Son nuestros niños, no son de él. No son de ellos. Ellos vienen de Edinburgh. Ellos no les interesa lo que nuestros niños puedan padecer. Ellos lo único que quieren proteger es su dinero. Así de fácil. let me say this. That's where I was going to, Royal. I appreciate that. Pero gracias por el comentario, Lupita. Uh, so the reason I want people to transition to YouTube, I was still getting 75 people on YouTube without having the Facebook page, and I appreciate that. That's why I want more people. This is where I was going. Um, but we still had the largest show out there. We still had the largest show, I think, with most of the folk here out there combined, which is a great thing. I appreciate. But with that said, I want to thank Talk Show Central RGV Style, because in my absence, they continued on in the baton with the baton, and continue to produce material that is important for our community. Talk Show Central RGV Style, guys, I greatly appreciate that. We work well together. I also appreciate Morning Talk. He's going to hate me for that. I can't remember the name of it, but I watch it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with Frankie Olivo. And again, I love Frankie Olivo. He knows that. And I appreciate that there is, other options out there Monday mornings at 7 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'll do my best to continuously promote these pages, these groups, because they are informing their community in their own particular way. But let me say this about Talk Show Central RGV Style with Royal and Sharky. Guys, they do them. It's them. They don't imitate Erasmo Castro. And I appreciate that. They do them. It's their show. It's Royal and it's Sharky. And you can see their persona. Frankie does Frankie. Every single morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, he does Frankie. He doesn't do Erasmo Castro. And I can appreciate that, guys, because you have to find your own little niche. You have to find your own little thing. And that's the way to be successful. Guys, these shows out there are not going to be successful if they do Erasmo Castro. There can be only one. And I'm not saying that arrogantly. Royal, there can be only one Royal. There can be only one Sharky. There can be only one Frankie, guys. They do their own thing. That is why they are going to be successful and they're worth watching. But if you've got a show out there that is trying to, garner a lot of my haters, then more power to you guys. But those folks aren't going to last because you're not going to provide substance for them. You're not going to provide something that is of importance to the community. Because as much as people may want to hate Erasmo Castro, they kind of love him. Does that make sense? Because entre el amor y el odio, there's a very, very thin line. And I truly believe a lot of the people that out there that hate Erasmo, that don't even know why they hate Erasmo, in a way are in love with Erasmo. And I don't blame them because let me tell you, I'm pretty hot. I'm very handsome and totally not fat. But look, one of the reasons that Erasmo Castro, and this is true, one of the reasons that Erasmo Castro is because of the haters, guys. And they don't realize and understand that the more they make me, they're the ones that make me relevant. The more they're out there trying to bash Erasmo Castro, the more famous they make me. And look, guys, again, I say it arrogantly, I am the king of all local social media. I'm the king of all local social media. And besides that, guys, let me say, there can be only one. But with that said, guys, I will continue to send people out to go see Talk Show Central RGV Style because they have their own thing going and I like it. I will continue to encourage people to watch Frankie in the mornings. Is it Good Morning Brownsville? Frankie? What's it called? Morning Talk? Sorry, Frankie. But Frankie, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7 to 7:45-ish. And Royal, share with me, Royal, if you can, y'all schedule, because I know that sometimes y'all just decide we're going to have so many shows a week. But, and look, I appreciate that Roman Perez has started off his own show again. Again, very sporadic, only has shows here and there every so often, which is great. But I appreciate that, Roman has decided to sort of do Roman instead of doing Erasmo Castro. I love you, Robin. All the others, I don't care for. Good morning, Julia Hermosa. Good morning, a cat. Good morning. And I'm getting a phone call. Let me send them un minuto. Un minuto. I think it's one of my clients that was supposed to be here at 9:30. Because, believe it or not, I work. I bet beautiful place. Let me tell you, Peru, amazingly beautiful. Amazingly beautiful. And again, guys, if you have the opportunity to travel to Peru, go. And I will give you tips in regards to what to do, what not to do. I have the tour guide that helped me. Well, they have a travel agency there in Peru. Mari and Raul, great help, guys. Really, I think I would have had less of a great time if it wasn't for them. So anyone that wants to go, Instago, let me know and I'll send you their information. Good morning, Brian, my man, Brian, Rieger. It's because Facebook is part of the woke cancel culture. If they cancel the president, what stops them from canceling everyone? Yes. And that's, again, that is my concern. Exactly what Snoopy is saying. Guys, if they're going to do it to President Trump, what can we expect, guys? You're talking about a guy that's a billionaire. If they do this to President Trump, you think they're not going to do it to you and me? Of course they are, guys. Of course they are. Did you take a horse up the mountain? Of course I did. Well, let me say, like, the horse riding is only a certain distance. And yeah, I traveled that distance with horse. Then you get off and then you have to literally climb the mountain. On the way back, I did it 100% solo. Ah! But it was a little bit on the easier side. But yes, but I still reached the top. There it goes. The food, the food's amazing. You have to try a lot of the stuff that's from there. The only thing that I completely hated was gelatina. ¿De qué? Gelatina de pata de vaca. It was so gross. It was so gross. It was gelatin made out of cow's feet. And let me tell you, that was horrible. I actually posted a picture. But besides that, Luis, my lord, Chicha Morada, delish. I wish I could find a place here that did Chicha Morada. Oh, aguas frescas. Maybe y'all can do Chicha Morada. I'm actually going to suggest that. It is an amazing drink, and it's something, aguas frescas. It's something that folks here would really trip out on. Peruvian Chicha Morada. You would have people coming in buying that stuff by the bucketful. I would be out there every day for a Chicha Morada. And I think you just have to import purple corn because it's a product. It's a water made from corn, guys. Purple corn. Delish. Oh, Dorothy, viva los red high heels. It's good to be. I want to go. What does it she say? There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Ah, puro Erasmo Castro. Woo! Love you, Raul. Good morning, Norma Hermosa. Don't hate me for this, but I'm not sure I want you on BISD as a board member. They're going to limit you, I feel. I think you make more of a difference with what you do now on social media. And I could never hate you, Snoopy. Let me say, like, the reason that I want to be a board member is because we were able to uproot one of the most corrupt individuals in this entire community, guys. if not in several other communities in the state of Texas, and got her arrested. I'm very, very proud, Snoopy, that while on the board, we were able to bring to light a lot of the dealings and wheelings of the perra Minerva Peña and the racist Drew Brown. But we were able to gather that information from the inside, Snoopy. So we need someone on the inside. Unfortunately for us, we don't have anyone on the inside. We don't. And look, a lot of people promise hell and a half, but no one has the cojones. No one has the tatanakas to actually fight them head on. And look, I've made a promise. I'll fight them on an elected seat, while on an elected seat, or I'll fight them off. I'm still going to fight. It's just a lot easier, Snoopy, to fight from the inside, because then you have a complete understanding of what the hell is going on. That's my only spiel. But I could never hate you, even when we fight. And I understand the comment and the sentiment because I've received it from several people. BISD board member, Mayor of Brownsville, and the U.S. Senator, you're going to have to your plate full. What is going on with Minerva? Let me say, guys, it's kind of an interesting deal. I think that Lil Eddie, Dr. Tipton, Little Richco Daniela, and La Muerta de Hambre de Denise Garza, they took a hit. They overplayed their hand. And, you know, again, guys, Minerva is a stupid idiot, but she is backed by very interesting individuals. And look, guys, that they're going to know the workings and the insides and outsides of the law. Minerva Peña has no common sense whatsoever. But look, and I shared this last night. This is my concern with turning everything over to the DA. And I'm going to trust that the DA is going to do the right thing. I'm going to trust until I am proven incorrect. But the DA's people, his supporters, they were out there during Minerva Peña's recall. They were out there during the campaign, guys. So do I think that the mayor is going to do the right, the DA is going to do the right thing? I pray that he's going to do the right thing. And will he go after Minerva to the same extent, to the same passion that he came after Erasmo Castro? I hope so. But we'll see. Because look, guys, we heard, Brian, we heard during the Sylvia trial how Minerva Peña had accepted a bribe. And guys, it was more than just one bribe. I've shared before that Baltasar Salazar would pour money down Minerva Peña's throat. That's why she was so adamant in defending him. Also, Jessica Snaggletooth Gonzalez, again, took money from Baltasar Salazar, tons of money. That's why she was out there defending him. Racist Drew Brown, also took money from Baltasar Salazar and was out there defending him. So there's more things out there. The problem is that our local law enforcement has been lax. They haven't investigated. And I'm hoping, guys, that the sheriff, picks up the ball. I hope Sheriff Eric Garza, uses the resources at his hands to go after these people, because the DA won't do it, hasn't done it. Because look at Sylvia Atkinson. We all knew Sylvia Atkinson was out there feeding off contracts, guys. I said it. I shared with them evidence. They didn't lift a damn finger. Not a damn finger. During the trial, it came out, it was very clear that Minerva Peña received a bribe. Now, a young girl has passed away because of Minerva pushing veterans to hire her daughter-in-law. She committed suicide, guys. Nepotism. Minerva using her position, guys. So, will the DA come up to bat and do something? Let's find out. Because they supported her during the election. They supported her during the recall. The DA had his people there helping her out. So again, I'm hoping the DA does the right thing. We'll see. We're going to find out. If not, Eric Garza, Sheriff Garza, please please start investigating the corruption that exists here. And Sheriff Garza, you don't have to go very far. Look at the commissioner's court, the same ones that are trying to cut you off, sir. The same ones that are trying to knock out your knees. The commissioner's court, the county judge, they are the ones you should focus on in the corruption that exists there. That's all we want. Keep your promises, Sheriff Garza, and go after them. They've gone after you. They don't care. I've been patient with you, sir, because you're new on this job. Go after them. You have your right-hand man, Mr. Gracia, out there. If I'm not mistaken, you should work for the FBI. Go after them. There's corruption here. That is what's going to create your legacy, Sheriff Garza. Your legacy. If you start decimating all the corruption that is coming after you. They're coming after you, bro. Do what the DA's investigative office has not done. Do what our local police force has not done. Someone fight the corruption that exists in Cameron County. And Eric Garza, that is your job, sir. And I'm praying for you. And I hope that you use the resources at hand, your investigative power, your investigative officers, to weed out the corruption that might slip the attention of our district attorney, because he's more focused on Class B misdemeanors, DWIs from Erasmo Castro, or trying to bust Erasmo Castro for, not looking at an original. Why do you want to bust Erasmo Castro? Erasmo Castro is transparent. You got Minerva Peña out there taking bribes. Minerva Peña out there hiring her relatives. You have Minerva Peña out there being coached by the corrupt political machine, sir. What more do you want? Can you imagine, the district attorney, if you would have used your resources, all that manpower, all those hours that you used to come after Erasmo? Can you imagine if you would have used that to actually weed out the corruption? Not a DWI. My DWI didn't hurt anyone. Anyone. Unlike other individuals who have had 3 DWIs, actually left someone paralyzed, sir. Those are the individuals our local law enforcement should be going after. Not giving them passes. Not giving them breaks. And look, guys, I'm an easy target. They're going to come after me. I know that they're going to come after me. They always want to come after Erasmo Castro. But let me tell you, when they do good, I will applaud them. When they do bad, I will call them out. I don't have nothing to lose. They're going to throw me in jail? Please. But, so, Sheriff Eric Garza, you've got my support, sir. You got my support. Again, the other day I saw Mr. Gracia come out of the courthouse, and he was like, gave me this look like, I hate you. I haven't spoken ill about you, Mr. Gracia, or about Sheriff Garza. As that, I'm praying for you all every single day. I hope that y'all do the right thing. I hope that you go out there and weed out corruption as you should. And you need to start the county judge and with the county commissioner's court. Those are the individuals that are out there stealing our lunch. And those are the individuals that are trying to nip you in the bud. So get at it, sir. It is your job. Good morning, Jack. Morning. Good morning. Good morning, Norma Hermosa. Good morning. Good morning, Yesenia Gaona Hermosa. Cuba. I had planned to go to Cuba in October, guys. Unfortunately, I opted just to change and go to Oaxaca. The problem with Cuba is that you have to quarantine 7 days. That's one of the reasons why I hadn't gone to Peru earlier, because they had a 14-day quarantine. That was excessive. You'd have to literally go a month to halfway appreciate stuff. So with Cuba, they have a 7-day quarantine mandate. Look, one of the things that I've shared with people when I go on vacation, I only use. Let me see how many people are on today. Oh, good. I only use the hotels to sleep. Guys, I don't want to go to a different part of the world or the country to spend my time at a hotel. It's madness. It's crazy. Guys, I go because I want to visit and see. That's why, uh, like this trip to Peru, I mean, I was at the hotel only to sleep. Only. Oh, and I watched this show on Netflix, Clickbait. It's a special little series, Clickbait. It's worth watching. Netflix. Un momentito, pásale. By the way, when they open up the learning, pásale, pásale. By the way, when they open up the learning distance options, but only 10% of the students, it's going to be madness. People will be upset and they don't get a chance to sign up their child. Let me say, guys, that I'm very, very proud that Mercedes ISD has started a virtual academy. And in that virtual academy, guys, let me say that they are going to be accepting students that are not vaccinated and individuals that have, deficiencies, that have pre-existing conditions, guys. So it's a good option. So anyone out there, please go out there and contact Mercedes ISD to see if that is a good fit for you all. I'm not sure. When are you going to Cuba? As soon as the restrictions are cut down to whereas I don't have to quarantine for 7 days, it will be in Cuba. But as of right now, it's my other place in the world that I want to go visit. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Until I feel comfortable that they have removed a lot of the restrictions, then I'll be back in Cuba. I'll be going to Cuba. Good morning, Paula. Good morning. Good morning. Royal is here. Downtown Scoops. They were on my show, Talk Show Central RGV style. Downtown Scoops. That's the name of the Aguas Frescas place. It's amazing. I passed by there to go to the courthouse. I'm very, very proud of y'all, Royal. Again, Royal has content on his show, Talk Show Central RGV style. And I can appreciate that, guys. So please, anyone and everyone out there, Talk Show Central RGV style. Good morning. Welcome back. It's good to be back. Thank you, Martha, Alicia. Good morning. Good morning. Klein's Flower Shop? Klein's. Wasn't it Klein's? Can't remember. Klein's? Was it Klein's? I think it was Klein's, no? I'm not sure. Klein's? You're right. Porque si no eran del pueblo de Bronzeville, la gente voto por ellos. ¿Qué clase de comunidad somos que no nos apoyamos? Qué triste saber eso. Es una... Sí, pero otra vez regresamos a lo mismo. O sea, cuando tienes una administración, un grupo que está en control de las vidas y el bienestar de los pequeños, pues quieres tener una persona ahí que de veras está invertida en la comunidad. Y miren la diferencia entre el superintendente que tenemos ahorita y la doctora Cendejas. La doctora Cendejas cada año ella entregaba un vehículo para los alumnos de asistencia perfecta. Cada año, de su bolsillo, ella pagaba un vehículo para nuestros alumnos. Eso desapareció. Y eso es a pesar de que la señora Cendejas, la doctora Cendejas, ella ganaba casi la mitad de lo que está ganando el superintendente ahorita. Ella ganaba, si no mal equivoco, $250,000 al año. El que tenemos ahorita está ganando arriba de $400,000 al año. O sea, le estamos pagando más y está produciendo menos. La doctora Cendejas era parte de la vida de la comunidad aquí en la ciudad de Bronzeville. Ella tiene hijas trabajando en el distrito escolar. Sus nietos, ellos toman clases en el distrito escolar aquí de Bronzeville. O sea, esa es una persona que está invertida en la comunidad. Es parte de la comunidad. El superintendente que tenemos ahorita se le paga casi lo doble y hace un 10% del trabajo que hacía la doctora Sendejas. Y otra vez, ustedes saben que he tenido mis diferencias con la doctora Sendejas, no deja de ser, yo la considero amiga, a pesar de las diferencias que hemos tenido, y se reconoce cuando alguien hace un buen trabajo. Sí, de fácil. I know Abbott is your friend, but I feel he has let these areas and the state of Texas down. He is more concerned about voting rights than addressing the COVID-19 virus and the mutant virus or schools. Let me say, guys, I think part of the problem with my friend Governor Greg Abbott is that a lot of the times they play politics, guys. And let me tell you, I cannot stand for anyone out there to play politics. It really is infuriating to have individuals play politics. And again, guys, it is just a very, very sad situation to have an individual that would put party politics before the well-being of individuals out there. With that said, I want individuals to be concerned about our voting rights. Let me say, guys, there is way too much corruption when it comes to voting. There's voter harvesting, there's switching of votes, there are getting individuals to the polls that shouldn't be going to the polls, guys. That happens here in Brownsville, Texas. So I am a proponent of a voter ID card. I'm a proponent of having identification when you go to vote. I'm a proponent, guys, to weed out a lot of the tools that the vote harvesters use. And look, guys, all you have to do is look at the election of 2020, guys. It's that simple. Not only on the presidential, guys, there's no way that Biden won that election, guys. There's just no way. There's no way. There was voter harvesting. There was mobilizations from different factions. And I'm sorry, there was no way that Biden is an imbecile. And I will debate anyone out there. Biden is probably needs to be placed in an institute or something. He's losing it. Frankie's show is called Good Morning Brownsville. Thank you. Was I right? Sorry, Frankie. Royal is royal. You are king, but I'm the godfather, and you are a cute godfather. School board is playing everyone. They are putting on a dog and pony show. The DA is going to clear her, and the board will reinstate her and say we did investigate her, and she was cleared. I agree with David. I think it is more of a power play. We have the power. We have the control. We're going to show you what we can do. And I think that's where the issues come from. Because at the end of the day, I don't think that anything is going to happen, guys. I don't think that the DA is going to go after this woman in any way, shape, or form. Good morning, handsome. Good morning, Beatriz. Good morning. Welcome back. It's good to be back. I love watching Frankie's show. When does a Royal have his shows? I want to watch his show too. Again, Royal is, I think, a little bit on the sporadic side in regards to dates and times, but it would be great to have a set schedule. You are magnetism in the flesh. Remember, opposites attract. There's only one. Preach, brother. I love you. Erasmo, be careful. There are too many snakes in the grass. I agree, Brian. And you are right, man. But this is the reason why, Brian, we have to continue to unite, man. Look, guys, Brian, we're not always going to agree on everything. But because you and me don't agree on one thing, Brian, doesn't make me your enemy, bro. And that's the problem with a lot of folks here. Look, and I'll give you an example. I had a friend who I love. I love this friend. But the friend went out there and made a statement that I was trying to diss individuals that receive food stamps. Guys, I've never done that. I mean, a lot of the things that we post sometimes are in a joking manner. I'm not going to take back. That's just who I am. But because of that one thing, all of a sudden I became someone that he doesn't want to talk to anymore. Again, more power to him, guys. Doesn't mean I love him any less. But because we disagree on one little point, we're going to throw a friendship out the door? It's ridiculous, guys. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So, yeah, we don't have to agree on everything, Brian. But I need you, man. And I need my friend who is upset with me. And I need Royal. And I need Snoopy. And I need Enrique. And I need Kat. We need each other. Beatriz. We need each other. Hector, we need each other, guys. Al. Together, we could make the change that Brownsville needs. Puro View the 956. Dak, I love you, Dak. Good morning. Brownsville Beacon blogger Diego Garcia passed away. Run reports. Didn't care for the guy. Didn't care for the guy, not one bit. So no great loss to the community, in my opinion. Didn't care for the guy because the guy had potential. And I spoke with him a couple of times. The guy had potential. He threw it all away just to garner 15 minutes of fame by coming after Erasmo. So again, not going to shed a tear for a piece of crap. Westlaco ISD accepting applications for virtual learning academy. It sounds like they'll take anyone who wants in from what I read, as long as you're in good standing. None of the 10% BISD take notes. Again, isn't it impressive that other smaller districts like Westlaco, Mercedes, and all these others are out there, wanting to find a solution to offer to parents in regards to their concerns for them not wanting to send their kids onto campus, guys? That's what a free-thinking, the proactive district does, guys. It pushes and it moves forward. It's just that simple. And again, it's just very unfortunate that we don't have that type of leadership here, and that other smaller districts like Westlaco and Mercedes are teaching us a lesson that they'll never accept because they don't want to be classified as doing the wrong thing. Let me go through the comments. Is Roman still best friends with Jessica Snaggletooth Gonzalez? I think not. I think Roman contacts them every so often, but I think not. Well, I don't know. And you know what? More power to him. How anyone could stand to have a conversation with that piece of crap, Snaggletooth Gonzalez? Is beyond me. She is as dumb as Minerva Peña. As dumb. You encourage your followers to view other shows, but you forget cheeseheads are loyal to you, the king of social media. Yeah, but yeah, and again, I do encourage individuals to watch other shows. As that, again, there is no competition. I feel no sense of competition with Talk Show Central Audiovisual or Good Morning Brownsville. I don't. They do their own thing. We all do different things. But yeah, man, I appreciate what they do. And as long as we don't cross those lines, when have you ever heard me bashing Royal or Talk Show Central? I don't. I do my best to promote and to share and to encourage people. And I go on whenever I'm not out there working like a crazy man. Same thing with Frankie's show. I share his show and I share Royal's show when I am able to catch it. Guys, I'm going to support anyone and everyone out there that's trying to be a voice for the community. It's what I do. By the way, Samito made masks mandatory. Give it 5 days. It will be taken off. Unfortunately, these guys threaten schools with their Greg Abbott mandate of not required masks. And just like Los Fresnos had done in Monday, the couple of days took it off. Guys, again, individuals need to learn how to fight and stop doing things that is going to appease a lot of the people out there. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Here's he's a former high school social studies teacher. Who? Diego? I'm sorry, guys. I have no love for Diego. No love for Diego at all. Couldn't care less. The only way schools can make masks mandatory is if they put it as part of the uniform period. Pero no, sigamos iguales. No, con lo mismo. Don't care for the individual. Oh, cow's feet. Yeah, it was pretty horrible. Dr. Style, a new show on morning. On mornings, you can't have a show on the mornings at 9 a.m. That's my time slot. The snakes are haters. They are haters. Haters make us famous. Going to check out the place next to Immaculate Conception Church. Yes, I'm actually going to go out there after I take care of. I got a couple of clients in the office, which I'm going to. That's why I'm going to go to the comments real quick. So, how's your gut doing despite eating a gelatin de pata de gallo? It's not pata de gallo, era pata de vaca. Horrible. And the huevo pudding. The huevo pudding was good. You were drinking a red-looking beverage that had me wondering if it was blood or something. No, who was sacrificed? No, era chicha morada. Chicha morada es una bebida que se hace del elote morado. Riquísima, riquísima. Y a este lugar que acaba de abrir aquí en el centro, les voy a recomendar que por favor consideren hacer chicha morada. Riquísima. Y es una bebida de Perú. Buenos días, Erasmo. Un saludo para Brian, que se ponga a jalar. Brian, ya es tiempo, compadre. Ya déjate de estar viviendo del gobierno y ponte a trabajar. Saludos a Alma Marcela Silva de Alegría. Saludos, saludos, bendiciones y buenos días. Talk shows are already evening shows at 8 p.m. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and sometimes Fridays and Saturdays. Our morning show at 9 a.m. is to reach our European viewers. Oh, is that a different 9 o'clock than from here? 9 o'clock is my time. Morning. Good morning. Cesar Lopez. I think they're scared of Minerva because she has the right people behind her since she used to be a state trooper. She had, let me tell you, I've talked to a lot of the state troopers that were out there, that worked with Minerva. They can't stand her either. That's simple. Power to you, my friend. Power to us, my man. You are the mirror cheese, and they look at it, and you tell them they are wrong. Preach. I know you don't smoke, but did you get a chance to try Cuban? Let me tell you, I had a Cuban cigar in Cabo San Lucas. I don't smoke, but one of the reasons that I want to go to Cuba is because I'm going to go out there to the factories that make the cigars and buy me a freshly rolled cigar. There is nothing in the world more tasty than a Cuban cigar. And I don't smoke, but I will smoke me a Cuban cigar, an original Cuban cigar. Those are amazing. Erasmo, I feel that the way the system managed your case was unfair. You're what we need. God bless you, Erasmo. Thank you, Paula. And look, it is what it is, guys. I do my best not to look back and look. That's one of the things that I shared this week. My emotions are mostly in check, and my family knows that, and a lot of other people don't know. Clon's Flower Shop. That's yeah. I remember Clon's, not Clanes. Sorry, Royal. Clon's. The superintendent, Cara de Chabelo, will never give a student a car out of his own pocket. That'll be the day. Never. I agree with all that poor Erasmo has to do is to be very careful with those hater snakes in the grass. 100%. But that's why I need you all, the community. With the corruption here, we should be happy about the voting rights bill being put in place. I agree with Edson. It's crazy. The problem is that the community does not vote. Those that do, unfortunately, vote against the community. I wonder what they are thinking about their vote right now. Cheese was the best choice. He was. They saw this as something that couldn't hide or cover up, so they are using the DA to clear her and let her stay on the board. It's pathetic. I agree. Don't forget me. Good morning. No, my man Ben. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You're right, Osmo. We need each other. We do need each other. And let me tell you, I appreciate, and Ben knows. Ben knows I love him. The school administrators, please stop micromanaging the teachers. Support, motivate, help teachers. That's your job. Some have forgotten what it's like to be a teacher. Yes, because they es lo que pasa con muchos de los casos. They garner an inch of power, and all of a sudden it goes to their head, and they forget where they came from. That's very unfortunate. Buen día, Cindy Arellano. What is happening to bring a life back to downtown Brownsville? It's a ghost town with zombies walking around. Look, guys, 100%. And look, downtown is dead. Dead. It's been dead for a while. It's going to be dead for a while. We are part of the Cheese Nation. Preach. Amen. Love you, Baba. Do you know what happens if we just decide not to send the kids to school because my kid's school is not letting us when a kid is positive? Nothing. And La Bella look to Mercedes and look to Weslaco. They are accepting individuals for their virtual academy, and they are going to be very, 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 very successful. I promise you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Roman crap talked you Gacho on his show before he had his issues, and now he does the very thing he would laugh at Manny for doing. Now it's cool to show up on your show. Let me say, guys, Roman is Roman. And Roman and I've said that before, and we could fight today and we'll have a cup of coffee tomorrow. because Roman is Roman. There's a difference, you know. I expect every so often to be, you know, backslapped by Roman. Just I expect it, but you know, it's like that that younger brother that you have, you know, that sometimes at a repente you just have to smack around who tries to smack you, but at the end of the day, you are the older brother. Yeah, I love Roman. And Roman talked crap about me on his show and tried to imitate me and stuff like that. Guys, I don't hold grudges, guys. And look, now that other guy behind the mic is trying to do the same, trying to take up my time sauce. I don't care. It's insignificant. His show sucks. His show sucks when when individuals are out there trying to imitate Erasmo. It sucks. Stop trying to be Erasmo. You're not going to be successful. Stop trying to bash Erasmo. It's not going to work. It's not going to work because the more they do the bashing, the more popular or famous it makes me. So again, it doesn't work. Something that behind the mic hasn't understand and realize it's not going to work. And at the end of the day, I don't care. That's the difference. The difference is that with Roman, Roman is Roman. Oh, wow. When did he come after you? Pretty harsh response on a recent departed person. Not a tear shed. Let me tell you, when an individual has potential, he had potential, cute little redhead. He had potential. I applauded him. I shared his stories. I shared his stupid blog. I shared. I did. Then he did that little switch because he thought that he could garner my haters onto his little pathetic little blog. Screw you. So let me tell you, good riddance. ¿Qué comes? Chokis con café. Do cheese heads vote for him? Yeah, they do. I'm not concerned with my people going out to vote. What I'm concerned with is getting the individuals that Royal mentioned that don't vote, getting those people out to vote. That's what I'm concerned with. Te alburearon gacho con lo de Alma Marcela. No la pesqué. Pero no es muy difícil alburear a Erasmo. Me pongo de pechito. Gummy bears are made from hooves. Yeah, but this was more of a gelatinous type of thing. Tasted horrible. Shout out to Rogelio Moreno, el Pinky, good friend of mine, and fellow cheesehead. Rogelio, bendiciones, papá. Saludos, my friend. Dios te bendiga. Juan Alberto, bendiciones, papá. Cuídate. They should report all their crooked asses to the DA while they are at it. I agree with Idan. The problem is, will the DA do anything? It didn't do anything against Sylvia. Hasn't done anything against De La Garza. Will he do something against Minerva Peña? Come on. We know the answer. That's why we need Sheriff Eric Garza. Definitely need Sheriff Eric Garza. And look, guys, Sheriff Eric Garza and I are not friends at all. We fought against each other some years back, and I feel that he sort of held it against me. That's fine. That's his prerogative. I don't have anything against Sheriff Eric Garza, but he is our only hope. So we'll see. He's our only hope for someone in law enforcement. Him and Mr. Gracia, they are our only hope to fight against the corruption that exists here. If they won't do it, then all hope is lost. We have no one in law enforcement then. Our only hope in regards to a law enforcement entity, Sheriff Garza. I think since Minerva puts some of that money she puts into her pocket, into the corrupt people's pockets, they don't do anything. Or to her, maybe just scold her a little bit more and maybe nalgada. I don't think she's going to get much of anything. I think that I was proud of little Eddie and them. I think that Minerva and that corrupt political machine that's behind her are going to get the upper hand. That's just going to be a very sad day for the district. It's going to be a very sad day for the community. Our show has over 1,600 followers. Thank you all. Talk Show Central RGV style. Okay, just glad you don't hold grudges. I don't. And again, if I would see the guy, I would say hi to him. Still a piece of crap. And look, I could say the same thing about, we're talking about Roman. Same thing about Roman. But Roman's come back. Roman and I come back, and we leave that stuff aside. That guy never came back. Didn't come back and say, hey man, I was just dogging on you because I wanted an ounce of fame. Screw you. Screw everybody out there. Not you. Screw him. Screw him. Screw everybody else out there that wants to ride my coattails for those 15 minutes of fame. Screw you. But with that said, even if you did that to me, if you decided to come back, okay, I'm an all forgiving cheese, all forgiving royal entity. Not royal. I love you. A mí me dijeron que el Saturday iban a comenzar a mandar a los home visitors. I'm not sure if it's true. But who cares? ¿Qué importa, Griselda? O sea, al final del día, ¿qué importa que manden a los home visitors? Que se vayan a la porra. No les abras la puerta. Tell them exactly what I'm saying right now. Any home visitor that is being sent out by the district to threaten you, tell them, screw you. Screw you. Record it and say, I'm going to send this to Erasmo. That's simple. Get your camera out, record it, and say, screw you, I'm sending this to Erasmo. That's simple. Porque los que tienen la última palabra en cuanto al bienestar de los estudiantes son los padres de familia. Y si los padres de familia tienen cualquier duda en cuanto a la seguridad de sus hijos, enviándonos a las escuelas donde van a contraer el COVID-19, porque no hay manera que se van a mantener a distancia sana, no hay manera que los muchachos estén enmascarados todo el día. Entonces, aténganse. Pero me frustra que haya personas allá afuera que de repente dicen, pues es que si no los enviamos, a lo mejor me van a llevar a corte o me van a multar. So, estás preocupada por la salud y la vida de tu hijo, pero estás más preocupada por $500 que te puedan multar. O sea, se me hace ridículo el argumento. Y cada vez que personas, y déjame decirle, no es una, dos, son cientos de personas a la semana, a veces en un par de días, que me mandan mensaje, es que nos hablaron, nos amenazaron de que nos iban a llevar a corte. Entonces, por eso pues, estamos pensando en enviar a los muchachos, pero tengo miedo de enviar a los muchachos a las aulas escolares. Se oye tonto el argumento. O sea, se oye necio. O sea, ¿qué es más importante para ti? Si tienes preocupación, entonces no los vas a enviar. Si no tienes preocupación, entonces, ¿qué te van a hacer? ¿Llevar a corte, multarte $500? Págaselos, tíraselos a los pies. Pero no lo van a hacer. Con eso dicho, les garantizo que no van a llevar a nadie a corte. Sería lo más tonto de parte del distrito enviar a personas a corte por estar preocupadas por el bienestar de sus pequeños. Así de fácil. Do you plan to deal with the politiqueras? They need to be hit hard. Oh, that's what I'm hoping that these voter reforms that are being that have passed the state is to have are impactful down here. What does alburearon mean? It's they in English you would say you were, someone help me out here. They fooled you into, they were joking with you. Someone help me out. Alburear. I can't find the right English word. Hey, what does that word mean? It means when they set you up to prank you. That's what it is. They set you up to prank you. Baby, come back. It's true love. Amen. Erasmo Castro is more popular in John Lennon. Here in Brownsville, yeah. Roman is like onions in a burger. It's like ketchup on a hot dog, and cheese goes with everything. Oh! I've never heard of anyone in Brownsville being taken to court for truancy. Have you? No. That'd be a big mistake. Since I'm disabled, how does the no drive-through voting affect us? I think that there's going to be accommodations made for individuals. And let me say this, because I think this is where they are trying to confuse a lot of the folk. a lot of the individuals who need the drive-through will be able to use the drive-through. What they're trying to cut out, Hector, is from anyone and their mother to use the drive-through voting. I don't see that they're going to do away with it altogether. I think individuals that have the disability are going to require some type of assistance in order to vote. But the problem is that we were very, very lax this past election. We let anyone through the drive-through, and I think that that's going to change. Mr. Castro, tú deberías estar ahorita en el VID. Hay varios que no te quieren porque saben que estando tú adentro les descubrirías todas sus tranzas. Te tienen miedo. Aquí vemos un ejemplo de que quieres trabajar con el distrito escolar, no te pagan y estás abogando por el bienestar de la educación de los jóvenes y su salud. Eso habla muy bien de ti. Gracias, Juan Alberto. Y déjame decirte, ese debe de ser no solamente el deseo y la pasión de tu servidor, sino que toda persona de esta comunidad debe de estar preocupada. Y miren, especialmente, no especialmente, pero en particular las personas que a veces que dicen, pues yo no tengo hijos en el distrito. No importa, eres parte de esta comunidad y última hora te afecta a ti, aunque tengas o no tengas huercos en la escuela. Todos necesitamos unirnos aún más y luchar para aquellos de los cuales no tienen voz o no pueden expresarse. Por eso el programa que tuve hace 2 noches con Assad me encantó, porque tenemos aquí un alumno el cual está expresando sus ideas y está poniendo enfrente a todas aquellas cosas las cuales pues él piensa que podrían estar mejor para la comunidad. Y con eso, Ana Lidia Sánchez is at Valley Medical Center, room 301 prayers. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I did not know. I'll see if I could go visit. I love Ana Lidia. Like burla. Te alburlaron, sé algo así, pero como que they set you up for a prank. Does that make sense? Algo así. Go Cowboys. Football starts on Sunday. Guys, my hour is up. Thank you all so much for your patience. Thank you for coming back. Guys, I am back home. And I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Ana Lidia, mis oraciones. Te voy a visitar más tarde. Voy a ver si es posible visitarte. Dios te cuide. Te hablo de ratito. Have an awesome day. Love you, Royal. Guys, tonight at 9 p.m. we will be here. I will have a show at 9 p.m. I don't have anything other for that evening. I was still trying to find someone that can co-host with me tonight. Anyone out there interested? Let me know. I agree with Juan Alberto personally. I think since you took down Sylvia, they are scared of what you can do as you blackballed and do so you are blackballed from BISD. There's more to do. Guys, have a great, great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, if you still believe in that. Guys, thank you for coming on. I will see y'all tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, be good to each other. And please, please, please continue to be good to me. God bless.